Hey everybody, Spread Annie here. Another video. Must be Wednesday. This week's topic is I'm going to talk about live music returning to New Orleans. Although I have to admit, throughout this whole pandemic, there's been live music everywhere in New Orleans. The local musicians have been out on their stoops, out on their porches, up on the balconies, playing to whoever walks by, and a lot of the artists were setting up weekly, broadcasts from their living rooms and inviting guests over and doing shows. So they adapted. It's part of the culture. The food and the music are a big part of New Orleans, and it all continues despite whatever is going on. Natural disasters notwithstanding. But the clubs are going to be reopening and have already reopened, and you'll be it's now everybody's now able to go to venues and see all the local bands and bands coming through town, and it's a great thing. It's nice to one step closer to the normalcy that we're hoping to get back to. And I'm like where I work, or where I'm associated with. I don't actually actively work there anymore. MRBs on St. Philip. They've been having local musicians play in their courtyard throughout all this, while fulfilling all the guidelines for COVID protocol, and they've done an amazing job. But now, a bunch of club Boofus is reopening and having music. Howling Wolf, Blue Nile, and that's just tip of the iceberg. They're all there. But anyway, but I want to talk about the idea of music coming back as an event with crowds, and to that I'll point out and guide you all to once again Tourworthy, which my brother John Swenson contributes to. His current piece for that fine site is about music coming back in a big way. Festivals and large venue concerts as well as local. So you should log on to tourworthy.com and look up John Swenson and read his article if you're interested in that. And I just wanted to talk about, living in New Orleans. A big part of being down here is all the big festivals. We had the French Quarter Festival and the Jazz and Heritage Festival and the Voodoo Festival. And a bunch of other smaller ones. The Louis Armstrong Festival, which is in August, and a lot of those last year had to cancel, and this year have postponed from their regular dates. Normally, this time of year, the French Quarter Festival is going on, which is a huge free festival of local music. There's hundreds of stages set up throughout the French Quarter and along the riverfront. And you just wander up. There's all the local restaurants have food booths in Jackson Square and throughout the waterfront. So you get all the local cuisines and little portions. Try it all out, and you hear all the local bands. It's unbelievable, and it's free. This year they postponed it, and it is going to occur September 30th through October 3rd. So if you're not doing anything on between September 30th and October 3rd, come on down to New Orleans and check this thing out, because it costs you the cost of getting here, and it's worth it. So you should do that. The other big festival that usually occurs a little bit after the French Quarter Festival is the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival, which has also been postponed till later in the year. And the dates for that are October 8th through the 10th and October 15th through the 17th, which, they do 2 consecutive weekends. And that's an amazing thing because it's international, national, and local stars. Plus, it's a bunch of local, the local Indians come in and do dancing and singing and crafts. There's all sorts of artisans and what have you. Once again, a whole giant food section with, from Yakamain to poor boys to whatever you want. And inexpensive and delicious. But, that does cost per day. and it's a little pricey. But if you think about it, for the cost of the ticket, there are tons of stages, and it goes on all day, so you can see like 5, 10, 12 different complete concerts with like top star. They've had the Who and Willie Nelson and you name it. They've had big stars and all the local guys like Papa Grows Funk and the Radiators and so on and so forth. So that's definitely worth it too. So if you're not doing anything between October 8th and the 10th or the 15th and the 17th, come on down to New Orleans and look me up. I'll take you out for a drink and show you around the town if that happens. And the last thing I want to mention is if you're not available to come do all that, what you need to do is log on to your computer, and the local radio station down here, WWOC, streams does streaming. So if you're not locally and can't get it on your radio, you can find it on your computer. They're going to do what do they call it? Jazz Fest in Place. And April 22nd through the 25th and April 29th through May 2nd, they're going to run a series of recordings, broadcasts that were done live from the festival, the Jazz Festival, over the course of different years. So it's not going to be like all last year. It's going to be from 10 years ago. It's going to be from a year ago. They're going to, a lot of the big acts you'll get to hear, and a bunch of the local music. So if you're just interested in hearing the music from New Orleans and like from the festival, to kind of taste for it, go online and find WWOZ, which is the local radio station. And those dates are April 22nd through the 25th and April 29th through May 2nd. And you can tune in, wear a colorful shirt and a hat and get a delicious drink. And it's like being at home and being at the festival. So I hope you enjoyed that information. Remember, if you want a more in-depth description of all this stuff and more, log on to tourworthy.com and look up John Swenson, and you'll enjoy that article. And on that note, I say, have a beautiful day. Remember, be kind. Just be kind, damn it. It makes a difference. Those little things add up in life. That's all I got to say. Have a beautiful day. See you all on the flip side. Bye.